Every now and then, the internet gives us something unexpected. A moment that captures hearts, breaks language barriers, and sparks curiosity about places we've never heard of. In 2025, that moment came from the rivers of Riau, Indonesia, and it involved a boy, a boat, and a dance that no one saw coming. Let me take you to the Kuantan Singingi Regency, deep in Riau province on the island of Sumatra. Each August, this quiet area transforms into a vibrant cultural stage for one of Indonesia's oldest traditions, the boat race. Boat race is more than just a race. It's a display of community strength, artistry, and ancestral heritage. These boats, called jalur, are carved from massive tree trunks, often measuring up to 40 meters long, and powered by up to 60 rowers. The tradition dates back to the 17th century, originally celebrated as a tribute to local kings and during Islamic festivals. Today, it has evolved into a major cultural festival to honor Indonesia's Independence Day, attracting crowds from all over the country. The races are held along the Kuantan River, with boats racing side by side to the beat of traditional drums. Each team not only trains physically but also spiritually, with rituals like the bathing along the path, where boats are bathed and blessed. At the bow of every boat stands the Togak Luan, a dancer who represents the spirit of the team. His movements aim to inspire the rowers, energize the crowd, and hold symbolic meaning for the village. In 2025, one such dancer would do more than just energize, he would mesmerize the world. In Kuantan Singingi, Riau, the Kuantan River transforms into the beating heart of the Pacu Jalur, a tradition that has endured for generations. Each boat, called a jalur, is a masterpiece of craftsmanship, long, sleek, and painted in bold colors that shimmer under the sun. Some stretch over 25 meters, carrying as many as 60 rowers, a drummer, and a flag bearer. Before the race begins, teams gather along the riverbank, adjusting oars, tightening headbands, and offering prayers for strength and safe passage. The atmosphere is electric. Traditional music drifts through the crowd, gongs, drums, and the hum of anticipation. Then, the starting signal. Dozens of paddles plunge into the water in perfect unison. Muscles strain, backs bend, and the boats leap forward as if pulled by the river's own current. The drummer at the bow keeps a relentless rhythm, his beats dictating every stroke. The riverbanks erupt with energy. Families wave flags from their villages, vendors sell snacks and drinks, and children perch on their parents' shoulders to catch a glimpse of the action. The air is filled with cheers, whistles, and the steady roar of the crowd. As the race tightens, the sound of paddles slicing water blends with the chants of teammates urging each other on. Rival boats fight for every meter, their prows almost touching. The difference between victory and defeat can be a single, perfectly timed stroke. But Pacu Jalur is more than a contest. It's a celebration of unity, where each victory belongs not to a single athlete, but to an entire village. It's about honoring the river that sustains life here, and preserving a tradition that binds generations together. When the winners cross the finish line, the cheers are deafening, yet the applause is for everyone. Because in Pacu Jalur, the real triumph is the shared heartbeat of a community, flowing as one with the Kuantan River. Meet Rayyan Arkan Dikha, just 11 years old. Rayyan is from the village of Pintu Gobang. His father is a former boat race rower, and Rayyan grew up watching the sport with awe. Despite having no formal dance training, Rayyan learned through observation, copying the moves of local dancers and developing a unique rhythm of his own. During a 2025 race, Rayyan performed as Togak Luan. Wearing traditional black Malay attire, sunglasses, and a patterned headscarf, he stood with unshakable balance at the front of the racing boat. But what made him unforgettable was what he did next. It was during one of these races that the world first noticed him. Standing at the bow of the long, narrow boat, dressed in traditional black attire and wearing sunglasses, Rayyan began moving his hands in a smooth, almost hypnotic way, like he was gathering energy from the air. This wasn't frantic dancing, it was calm, confident, like he was completely in control of the moment. The crowd along the riverbank erupted, but Rayyan didn't break focus. He kept dancing, every movement perfectly in rhythm with the rowing team behind him. It was as if he was the heartbeat of the boat. Spectators captured the scene on their phones. Within hours, those clips spread across Riau's social media. By the next day, they had crossed into national feeds, and then global platforms. The Ora farming dance didn't stay on the river for long. Soon, Videos appeared from every corner of the world. People doing it on car rooftops, balancing on bicycles, even farmers swaying to the beat on the back of a moving truck. Wherever there was space to move, there was aura farming. Then came the music world's stamp of approval. At a packed concert, superstar DJ Steve Aoki broke into the aura farming moves mid-set, lights flashing as tens of thousands of fans joined in. Football stadiums were next. Players warmed up with the dance, scored goals and celebrated with it, even shared it during post-match interviews. From Premier League to La Liga, from football stars at PSG to the legends of AC Milan, aura farming became as common as a victory hug. It was no longer just a dance, it had become part of the game day tradition. MotoGP champion Marc Marquez? Of course, he joined in aura farming beside his bike in full racing, and it didn't stop there. Indian police squads joined in. Singapore police followed. Even flight security crews in busy airports paused their routines, smiling at the camera as they performed aura farming for travelers passing by. Finally, pilots and Air Force soldiers took it sky high, dancing in hangars, on runways, and even inside massive military planes. Some filmed mid-flight with clouds in the background, others posed beside fighter jets. In response to his impact, the governor of Riau awarded Rayyan the title of tourism ambassador for the province and gave him an educational scholarship. This wasn't just about internet fame, it was recognition that culture can travel, and that the younger generation has the power to carry it with pride. Rayyan, now known online as the Aura Farmer Boy, continues to live a humble life, attending school and dreaming of one day joining the military. From a quiet riverside tradition in Riau to a global internet sensation, the journey of boat race and Rayyan Arkan Dikha's aura farming dance is proof that culture can travel faster than ever before. What began as a centuries-old boat race, a symbol of unity, teamwork, and heritage, found a new voice through a boy's calm yet magnetic moves. Around the world, people joined in, not just to copy a dance, but to connect with the feeling it brought: confidence, pride, and joy. And in doing so, they also discovered the beauty of a tradition they may never have heard of before. This is more than a viral moment. It's a reminder that the smallest spark, a smile, a movement, a story, can light up the world when it carries the heart of a culture. So next time you see the aura farming dance, remember, behind it flows the long, proud river of Pacu Jalur, carrying Riau's spirit to every shore. Rayyan's story reminds us that the most powerful trends often come from the most genuine places. In just a few seconds of graceful movement, he connected a global audience to a centuries-old tradition on the rivers of Sumatra. In an age of fleeting trends, boat race endures, stronger than ever, thanks to a boy with aura, tradition in his blood, and a boat that carried his spirit across the world. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cultural stories from around the world.